Okay, today we're going to be taking notes and investigating how to use tools on a program called Pixlr E. So the first thing you want to do is go to Pixlr Editor from Google. And then you don't need to create an account. You're just going to go up to the four boxes and you're going to go over to Pixlr E. From there, you're going to create a new image. And once you create the new image, you want a full HD, you want it big, and we're going to label this shortcut notes. Please label it the same and then put your name. I also suggest putting the date, which is 090921. That'll allow you to find it much easier. Okay, from here, what I need you to do is go through and you're going to need to experiment with each tool and you're going to have to write down what that shortcut is. I personally would try to open up a Google Doc on the other side where you can simply type. But as I go through, this is my arrange tool, which allows me to move something, and its shortcut, which I can't point to, is obviously V because it says keyboard. Wow, shortcut. So that will allow you to move things. This is the marquee tool, and it tells you it creates sections with the square and the circle selection tool. Well, what you're going to do is I'm going to create that selection. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to choose a color. I'm going to hit OK. And whoa, what do I do now? Well, I guess I'll go down to this tool, the fill tool, which would be F. So I'll hit F for fill. There we go. I filled. Cool. All right. Maybe I'll take the marquee tool again, go with M, and I'm going to put that there. And I'll go and let's shoot for this color. This time I'll go to my brush, which would be draw, or B for brush. And, ooh, it went to red. Well, I don't want red. Let's switch that. We'll go to blue. All right. Cool. All right, so I want to know what these shortcuts are. Well, right now I'm just kind of playing, and I could certainly write these by hand if I wanted to. You can also choose to go to your Google Docs. I'm going to make a blank doc. And I'm going to take a look at my first one. And this was arrange, which is a V. So I can go up here. I always like a little bit bigger of a font. I'm going to go range, and that is a V shortcut. And I'm not going to really use this thing right now very much because, oh wait, there we go. So I can move it by doing that. Cool. You just want to be able to see what do these tools do. One of the important shortcuts which you should absolutely write down right now is deselect. And that is Control CTRL-D. Deselect. Very important. Okay. Now I don't have anything selected. Okay. Important. Let's see here. What else can I try? Ooh, I look at the modes. Wait, there's a circle mode. All right, let's go up to that. That's cool. What's this? This is my sponge. Broken focus. I don't know. Let's go with the brush again. Okay, so I got brushes up here. Ooh, a square brush. Let's try that square brush. And I don't like the blue. Let's go to the green. Okay, it won't work out there. Maybe I'll flip it. Oh, I don't want, well, yeah, I want red. But I don't like how big the brush is, so let's drop it down to there. And, ooh, I know, that's awesome. So let's see, this is the draw tool. This thing brings up a lot of advertisements. You've got to click out of it. By the way, the shortcuts for this tool are very similar to the shortcuts for Photoshop, so you're not wasting your time learning the shortcuts. So this is Draw, which would be the shortcut of B. So I can go up here, and I'm going to go Draw, and that's going to be the B for the shortcut. And I'm going to flip through, going to each and every one. And if you don't know what it is, so this is the picker, and it picks colors from images from the image to use with other tools. All right, so what that means is I click on the picker. Ooh, look at it, it's going to pick a color. Okay, so I can go picker, P, and then I'm going to go chooses colors. Okay, cool. So I'm going to continue through every one of these. I don't even know what this thing does, to be quite honest. I've never used this tool. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to use this tool. Okay, well, it twists. It comes down. I'm honestly not sure. This thing does great depth on your photos with background blur. Oh, it's bokeh blur. And that is J, which is, I'm going to guess, not going to work on this photo. I'm trying. I guess it sort of worked. Anyway, not too concerned with it because I'm not sure what it does. I could import a photo, absolutely. I could come up here and say portrait photo. And let's go with this person. Why not? I'm going to right click and copy them. I'm going to paste them. She comes in, and that was Control V, which is an important one. So paste is Control V. Cool. And I'm going to hit Control. It's not Control T on this one. I want to transform. Image, layer, select, adjustments, filter. A whole bunch of stuff I can do here. So I could, mess with it more. Transform. Control R. And that'll allow me to make her bigger. All right, well, that's interesting, I guess. Okay. I don't care what this thing looks like. It can be a complete disaster. But I want you to see what you can do with it. I'm trying to blur out the background. It's apparently failing. That's what you're supposed to be able to do with this thing. Okay, well, anyways, this is the focus or bokeh, and it's J. So I'm going to go with focus. Okay. Any other shortcuts that you should also list. Like I know that create a new document for almost everything is Control-N. So you're going to continue through here until you have all of them listed. Don't forget to save this. So you should go to File, and where's my save? It automatically saves, doesn't it? So I'm going to need to move this. And I'm going to move this into Classroom. And then I'm going to find my Media Arts class. And I'm going to move it here. There we go. The other thing I'm going to do when I finally get done is I'm going to go down and I'm going to hit File Save so that I have the image, which it will not let me do anymore. I know you, so what I want you to do instead is type in SNIP for snip. Go to the snipping tool, hit new, and you can just grab a copy of what you did. File, save as. I would want to label this shortcut image, and again, put the date 090921. And where would I want to save that? On my Google Drive, underneath Classroom, underneath Media Arts. I might make a new folder called Shortcut Research. Double click, save. Okay. So all I want you to do is get the shortcuts and try to figure out how to make, oh, that's why it's not working. Try to make all of the parts of this work, or parts of this program, understandable to you. And I'll be teaching you more as soon as I possibly can. Okay.